Good morning. Monday morning metrics. It's time. It's 10:30. It's on Monday. It's time to talk about your business through the lens of numbers and how to build a good financial engine to run and operate your business. Good morning. My name is Rebecca Berneck. I am the founder, CEO, and big head of Office Heads, a financial management firm located in Evanston, Illinois. We help business owners build good, solid financial engines, maintain and manage their numbers, and most importantly, to use that information to increase revenue and enjoy and celebrate profit. So today we're going to answer the question of how do I manage all of my receipts? Because paper, all that kind of stuff, we want to be efficient in managing your numbers. Before I jump into that topic and discuss how Office Heads would manage and suggest how you manage your documents, please use the comments below. I'm getting used to this thing. I'm going to try to take a look below to see if anybody comments and say hi, add comments, ask questions, and together we will answer the questions that you have about your business through finance. Okay, so the question that I am answering today, how do I manage my receipts? Okay, so we're going to start with document management, right? So document management isn't just receipts. It's anything that documents the reasons why your money comes into your business and why the money goes out. So documentation and saving all of these receipts really is for the IRS, because the IRS has definite rules of what you need to have in your files to document all of the transactions, the financial transactions of your organization. This is all like, heaven forbid, if you have an audit. If the IRS comes in and is wondering whether or not you are getting tax benefit from things that aren't really a business expense, that's where you need your documentation. So let me talk a little bit about, so that's basically everything that goes in and everything that comes out. So things that come in are invoices and various different things. You need to save those. Everything that goes out, receipts, bills, anything that has information on the transactions. So let me talk a little bit about receipts, because when you go out, say for dinner, and meals are a special one, when you go out for dinner and you have a receipt, the IRS doesn't care about the receipt part that just says, I spent $10 on my credit card. They care about what that $10 equals. So it's really the detailed receipt. So it should say a salad and a Coke, right? They don't care about the other stuff. Same thing when you're going to the store to buy pens for your business. They don't care that you spent $6.92 at Office Depot. They want to know what it was for. So they really want that detailed expense receipt. So at first blush, or just high level, the IRS basically says anything that is a tax return, you need to keep forever. Anything that is more of a business expense, 7 years. So all your receipts for about 7 years, and then you can get rid of them. They also kind of try to make things easy when you are out moving about. So anything that is travel related, a gift or entertainment, if it's under $75, you do not need to keep a receipt. However, and this is the way I look at it, if you build a system that's easy to manage, I would keep everything. If it's easy, then keep everything, because then you don't have to worry about it. So then now we're going to jump into one of my favorite digital tools. Really, I get geeked out about these kinds of things. One of my favorite digital tools that all of Office Heads clients use is called HubDoc, HUBDOC. And HubDoc is basically your filing cabinet up in the cloud. So let's just say you have, like in the old world before digital things, you have a receipt, you go and you buy your pens, right? And you have your detailed expense receipt. And what are you going to do with this? It's an expense, it's a receipt, you need to save it for at least 7 years. You walk up to the metal file cabinet in your office, you open it up, you've got some hanging files that have some organization to it. You have a folder that's called Office Supplies. So you take that receipt and you put it into Office Supplies. Okay, so really it's just a filing system. Well, at the end of every year, you take that information out, you stick it in a folder, and it goes back for 7 years until you then have a process 7 years later to throw it away. Yeah, we probably don't really do that often, and you have paper and stuff all over the place. So we're replacing this with digital. So instead of taking that receipt and putting it into a folder, you're going to upload it to the cloud. Now, HubDoc has a number of different ways to be able to get information up there. You can take a picture with your phone and upload it. You have an email that comes in that says, hey, here's a receipt or a statement that you need to pay. You forward it. One of my favorites is it fetches. So if you sync your bank statement, you sync AT&T, Comcast, things that are regular that are automatic paid, but you need to keep that digital backup, you sync it and it just behind the scenes goes into HubDoc. And that means that all of your receipts and everything that you have is going to be in one place and it's saved forever. So you don't even have to go in and, oh, now I have to archive stuff. It's not going to hurt if you save it past 7 years. You just need it just in case. So every day you kind of get used to your process of uploading all of your receipts, all of your bills and everything. So everything is there in one place. Now, this is a beautiful thing for if you outsource your finances to anybody, to a bookkeeper or office heads or anybody. That way, your bookkeeper, whenever they need to go do the work, all the documentation is there. They don't have to ask you questions. You don't have to remember what you spent $14.32 on in 3 weeks, in a month. You don't have to remember that stuff because it's every time in your operating of your business, you have a receipt, you click it, you upload it, and you get rid of it. Boom, you're paperless and everything is saved. Plus, that ink on your receipts fades over time. So even in 7 years, you can't see that stuff. So take a picture now, upload it, boom, it's good. HubDoc not only just has these flat PDF files that are all accessible. The IRS does accept PDF and digital formats for all this stuff, which is so great. It extracts information. So if you go to Office Depot and you buy pens, and it will pull out the date, the name of the vendor, and the amount. And if there's an invoice number, it'll pull that out as well. And it takes that and it automatically files it into a nice little hierarchical system. So you can go in and take a look at a folder that's Office Depot, boom, and then all the receipts are there. Or you can do a search. This is what's beautiful about it. You can do a search on $4.92 and every receipt for $4.92 pops up. So operationally, day to day, it becomes very efficient for you and all of your employees, by the way. So train everybody to be efficient. So if anybody is incurring expenses or has anything that has to do with finances, get them that every day they're uploading stuff, they're uploading, shredding and getting rid of it. So you're paperless and you have everything all in one place. And then you're set for your bookkeeper to assist. You might not be outsourcing now, but as you grow, boom, the day that you outsource, you've got this wonderful and great operational thing to be able to get all of your receipts in one place. You are set. So HubDoc, it is a great tool. It is inexpensive. I think right now it's $20 a month. It's a great, great tool. So we highly, highly recommend it. I think that's it. This is what we do with our financial management. Everything all in one place, up in the cloud, saved forever, inexpensive. It's a great way to go. So thank you very much for watching yet again another Monday Morning Metric by Office Heads. Rebecca Berneck, thank you so much for being here. Really appreciate it. Look forward to next week. What will we talk about next week? I'll talk about another digital tool that is my absolute favorite. I've got two. So HubDoc is one. The other one is Practice Ignition. Fantastic. So if anybody has a business where your services are based on a contract, so you have a contract and then whether you invoice on 50% down and 50% at completion, or maybe you have a recurring expenses every month, this will automate your invoicing. It's going to be great. So next week we'll talk about Practice Ignition. But today, HubDoc, go for it. Thanks for being here. Have a great, great week and see you next Monday.